Just being a police officer here is always something different. You go out every day and there's always new challenges.
You get to be out in the community, you get to help people, and you do see that you're making a difference in the community. There's a lot of stuff you can get into, and all it takes is a little self-initiative.
It's a brotherhood. Law enforcement is a brotherhood. You're always watching your brother's back, and he's having to watch yours.
The level of professionalism here is impressive. From the bottom up in this organization, everybody knows what's expected of them, and those expectations are high.
If you want to start a career in law enforcement, or if you want to continue a career in law enforcement, the Dalton Police Department has a place for you. All you have to be is the best.
If you're going to be a Dalton police officer, they expect highly out of you, and being a police officer here, you're held to a higher standard.
What makes us special here at the police department is that we're looked upon by other agencies as a well-respected agency. When people know you're from Dalton, they always hold you to a higher standard.
I have found here the people that you work with are professional, and they're going to expect you to be the same way, which if you spend some time in law enforcement, you'll see how important that is.
We're really looking for officers who are looking for a career at a law enforcement agency. We're looking for officers who are interested in increasing their education. We're looking for officers who preferably have some college education, but who don't want to stop at that level of training. We're looking for individuals who are interested in solving problems, because that's really what police work is about.
Those are just some of the reasons why the Dalton Police Department is a great place to work.
It's a lot of teamwork here. I feel like, everyone helps you out. There's so many officers that someone's always got your back, and no one here hesitates to help you when you need it.
I've been here 8 years. Looking at other agencies, I think we get more training than any of the agencies around here that I'm aware of.
Basically anything that can help you become a better officer, and the police department will let you go to it. And all kinds of training, firearms training. We get a real cool defensive tactics and training once a year.
We've got great equipment, probably some of the best equipment that they make. I say there's really no comparison if you compare us to any other agency close by or even in Georgia.
Out of more than 700 law enforcement agencies in Georgia, the Dalton Police Department is one of just 93 agencies certified by the Georgia Association of Chiefs of Police. And the philosophy of the way the department does business is constantly changing, based on input from officers, the community, and national trends.
One of the big things is that we really strive to be a cohesive partner with our community. So an opportunity that you have here to keep yourself busy is parking your patrol car and getting out of your patrol car and walking around and meeting the people who give you the power that you have and the authority that you have as a police officer.
Policing is different from law enforcement, which is what our business did at one time. So we're looking for individuals who are interested in policing, which means taking care of crime and taking care of criminals and keeping those people away, but it also means working with the community, finding out what the expectations are of the community, and trying to engage before things become a big problem for everybody.
As your career with the Dalton Police Department progresses, there will be opportunities to move around within the department and work in different areas of law enforcement. The department is comprised of 3 main divisions: Patrol, Criminal Investigations, or CID, and Support Services. New officers begin in the Patrol Division, and within Patrol there are specialized units like the Traffic Unit, the Situational Response Unit, School Resource Officers, and the Bike Unit.
Once you get hired and become a patrol officer, you'll kind of learn what you like to do. Everybody has their own little thing, I guess. Some people love to do traffic, some people love gangs, some people love the drugs, some people love investigations, some people love being a patrol officer where you're there, you're the first one on the scene. So there's a lot of different opportunities, and more so than any other department that I know of.
The department's Criminal Investigations Division is home to the department's General Assignment Detectives and also specialized positions with the department's Drug Unit, the Gang Task Force, and the Innocent Images Task Force. CID also has a Crime Scene Investigation Specialist and a Polygraph Examiner. There are also many opportunities for officers and civilians alike in the Support Services Division. Records technicians keep track of the department's records, and 3 full-time IT staffers keep track of the department's computer equipment. Property and evidence custodians maintain all materials involved in investigations, while the department's training officer coordinates training with other agencies, including hosting most required courses for intermediate and advanced certifications in-house. And there are also division secretaries who have opportunities for advanced training themselves. One division secretary also works as the department's composite sketch artist.
Well, we get to go to training. We get 40 hours, I think, a year for any kind of training we would like to get. I've been to training as far as sketching, and then I've been to interpreter training. I know some other ones that have gone to crime analyst training.
Benefits for new officers include competitive starting pay, which increases after a year of service, and with the completion of a bachelor's degree. There's full medical and dental insurance available, paid vacation holidays, educational reimbursements, and a take-home car program. There's also a career development program in place with opportunities for advancement.
Every police chief that I'm aware of has come up through the ranks, and the last several chiefs and so forth. So, I mean, I don't know that every employee could start today and say one day I'll be chief, but one thing's for sure. Officers who come to work here, as they progress throughout their career, will have the ability to move up through the ranks and so forth. We typically do not promote individuals from outside the agency.
And along the way during your career, you can have plenty of good days at the office.
Most memorable is just seeing somebody that you knew was in trouble or addicted to drugs and been in a lot of trouble because of that and lost a lot of things in their life. And you see them a couple years later and they come up and see you and tell you that you're the reason that they've changed, and they're married, got kids, got a new home, got a new car, a new job. It's just real rewarding when you hear something like that.
The best day so far would be we got a call about a vehicle that was overturned in a ditch, and there were still people inside. I was the first officer to get there on scene. There was a baby, a 9-month-old baby still in there, and the mother. And I got to break the window, help her out, help the baby out. So definitely made me feel real good.
There was a night I was still in training where I got to work with a woman who was having problems with her husband, and I felt like I got to handle it on my own. She kind of clung to me because I was a female, and she would talk to me instead of speaking to the other officers, and I got to ride with her in the ambulance and help her out and got her to the hospital because she didn't want to go and would only go if I went with her. So I feel like, to me, that made me want to do this even more, getting to see that side of helping people.
To pick one would be hard to do, but I could say in 14 years I've had the privilege of being here many days when I've been proud to walk out of here as a police officer and be able to tell everybody what I do.
For me, the day that stands out is October of 2008. We were handling an explosion here in town. What really made my day and made my career so far at the agency was watching our officers and detectives as they arrive take care of business. It's really nice to see all the work that you put into a project, all the training and expertise and education and preparation come together in one concerted effort.
If you want to become a part of the Dalton Police Department, we want you to learn more about us. Visit the Dalton Police blog at daltonpdblog.org and click the How to Become a Dalton Police Officer link and get your career in law enforcement started with the best.